Now, before we begin, something mysterious is brewing. There's a legend about a humble math teacher everyone called Coach Liu. His students learned to think with such clarity and logic. They began calling themselves logicians, learners of math in a logical way. But one night, Liu discovered a book of numbers so powerful it could bend time itself. He unlocked a force so great it was as if math had become magic, until the book turned on him and trapped his soul within its pages. This is the mystery of the cursed mathematician and the ropes of time. Good evening, students! How are you today? Welcome to PSLE MathTok Primary 4 Advanced Class. I know that we have a small little leak that came out just now on our TikTok page. You might have noticed, some of you, that something was posted at 7:45. So don't worry, okay, because tomorrow we will reveal more clues about the cursed mathematician and the ropes of time. Okay, so students, now let's focus on our P4 Advanced Math Talk. Who here wants to add 10 marks to your math exam tonight? Double tap the screen right now. Very nice. Oh my goodness. We are already at 5K. That is very fast. Okay, I owe you one, but I can't do it on this screen because this screen doesn't have it. Later I do it, okay? Once I go to the next screen, I'll do it. Very good, students. I can see so many of you here today. So, welcome to PSLE Math Talk Live. We are doing the P4 Advanced session tonight. For those of you who do not have your worksheets, don't worry. Go to my profile page. Wait, let me just Make it smaller. Okay, go to my profile page and click on the link tree. Can you see this link tree? When you click on it, you will see the link tree. Okay, let me make it smaller. You'll see the link tree over here. Then you can just click on this button in order to download your worksheets and join us live. So, the rest of you, if you have already got the worksheet, very good. Welcome to Math Talk Live. I'm Coach Leo and I've been helping students score AL1 for the past 18 years. I even co-founded a math competition with 25,000 participants. So tonight, I'm bringing out all my experience to help you master AL1 strategies and score 10 extra marks in 90 minutes. Now, as you know, today is day 3 of the Math Talk series and things are getting a little intense. Not only because we are in the advanced class today and tomorrow, which will be more difficult, but also because Rumi is pissed. Yesterday, on Friday, Team Rumi lost 26-30. Yesterday, Team Jinu suddenly pulled off a last-minute comeback during the triple point question and won by just 1 point. So tonight, I think the girls are definitely out for revenge. So before we start this war, everybody, I want you to type in the chat your school name and which primary level are you from? Everyone, let's see who are here tonight. How many of you are from the girls team and how many of you from the boys team? Yes, very good. I can see so many of you. Yes, Anchor Green, primary 5. Very good. Even though you're in primary 5, you are joining primary 4 advanced. Good. You can revise the concepts because it will be tested after all. Anyway, when you go up to PSLE, right, everything you learn will be tested. So I'm not going to differentiate whether it's P4 or P5 topic. You just need to know everything. Su Chin Girls, oh, very good. Keng Cheng, White Sands Primary, Grace Christian College, very nice. Pei Tong also here. Tao Nan, very nice students. So many. Henry Park, very good. CHIJ, yes, very good. All of you are representing tonight. Chong Fu also. Okay. So, students, great to see so many of you here tonight, and this is our final boost before your end of year exam. This is how the session will work. If you've already downloaded the worksheet, fantastic, you'll get to share your answers in the chat. But if you haven't, don't worry. Go to my profile, click the link in my bio, download the worksheet from there, okay? But let me remind everybody, when I'm teaching, right, I don't want to see you busy copying, okay? Because if you keep on copying, you are going to miss out on the explanation. So if you want to get your 10 extra marks, please pay attention, listen carefully and ask questions. Type your answers in the chat, ask questions, okay? Don't worry about taking notes because those of you who joined me for the past 2 lessons, you already know, after the lesson, we will automatically email you the full solution step by step. Don't need to worry about copying down the answer, okay? So before we begin, let me do our celebratory 5K likes. Where is the number? Wait. Yesterday we did not hit 125, right? Okay, so let's start with 5K first. We have 5K likes tonight. Very cool. So fast we hit 5K. The next target will be 15K. All right. Okay. Very good, students. The more interactive we are, the more energetic we will get and the more we will learn. So, students, are you ready to get started? Tonight we are going to have a epic battle between Rumi and Jinu. Girls, you are from Team Rumi. Boys, you are from Team Jinu. And yesterday the score was actually 25-26. So as you can see, the girls must be really angry with Team Jinu yesterday because Team Jinu won by only 1 point. Don't worry, today we are going to restart from 0-0. Okay, so remember, boys, your Team Jinu, when you give your answer, type J. Girls, your Team Rumi, when you give your answer, type R. Then I'll know who to allocate the points to. So students, question number 1 is pretty straightforward. If it's not too difficult, right? You just need to be good at calculating and not to make any careless calculations. Can everybody, okay, remember when I never ask for the answer, don't give the answer. Only when you see the countdown timer, then you give your answer. If not, it is not counted. So I'm going to start the countdown timer now. After that, I'm going to see who are the top 3 who give the correct answer and I will award points to your team. Are you ready? The timer is going to start now. And give me your answer. What is the answer, students? Remember to type R or J for Team Rumi or Team Jinu. I can see Sophia and Ditzy GZ. Ditzy GZ from Team Jinu. And also JZ Chu from Team Jinu. Well done, Rumi, Jinu, and Jinu. So Team Jinu, you are leading by 2. You are leading by 1 point. The score is 1 and 2. Congratulations, Jinu. You have taken the lead after the very first question. So actually, this is quite straightforward because you just need to find the difference between the numbers. It is 150, right? So you just need to keep adding 150. And we will get 2988. I think there's nothing too complicated here. Well done. Good job, students. Now, of course, the numbers are quite big. So something can still go wrong, especially if you're in an exam situation, you're very stressed. What if you minus wrongly? So what I always tell my AL1 students, I tell the AL1 students, I say, hey, slow down. Though there's no use rushing in the exam. Do it once and do it well. Do it once and do it well. Okay? Later you want to come back and check. Maybe you don't have time. Or even if you are checking, you are rushing. So don't rely on the last minute checking. Do it once and do it well. So students, which of the following fractions are smaller than 2/3? I'm going to give you some options, okay? So that you don't need to type the fraction. I'm going to write down here A, B, C, or D. Hold on, I need to adjust my this tripod thing because it's blocking my hand. Tripod thing is blocking my hand. Okay, I think like that better. Then my hand is not being blocked. I can write properly. So I'm going to call it A, B, C, and D. Okay, students? And when I have the countdown timer, right, I need you to type Rumi or Jinu. Which team are you from? Followed by A, B, C, or D. Which number, right? Which fraction is smaller than 2/3? Okay, so are you ready, students? I'm going to start the timer and let's go. Alright, who is Keisha's Rumi? Then who else? Feng Jiahui from Jinu, and also CWY from Rumi. Congratulations, Rumi, you have caught up with Jinu. Now we are tied. The score is 3-all. 3-all. Very good, students. Well done. We are almost at 15K. So let's solve this question, and after that, I think it is time to celebrate already. Okay, ready? So how should we do this? Actually, you know what, students? Why not we just test one by one until we find something that is smaller and we find something that is bigger. So what if we try this? If we try this, right, how can we rearrange? Because if you try to compare 3/5 and 2/3, what is the lowest common multiple? I would say that the lowest common multiple, right, is 15. Why not we change it to 15? Then it's easy to compare. So 2 times 3 times 5 is 15. 2 times 5 is also 15. So we're going to have the numerator 10 here. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 3 is 9. So numerator here is 9. Students, we know that 3/5 is smaller than 2/3. But I think we better test another one. Okay, so maybe another one is bigger than 2/3. So let's test out 5/7. So if you compare, right, 2/3 and 5/7, let's make them have the same denominator, 21, okay? So here we have times 7 equals to 21, times 7. So we are going to have a numerator of 14 here. And here we are times 3, we're going to have a numerator of 15. Guess what? This is bigger. So this is not counted. Therefore, the only fraction that is smaller is 3/5. That is the correct answer. Well done, students. And we have exceeded 15K. Time to celebrate. Nice, 15K. Nice, nice, nice. So energetic tonight, everybody. Well done. The next one will be 25, okay? All right. Then later we will hit 67. Remember yesterday somebody created 67? A new milestone, right? Okay, don't worry. We'll do 67K also later. All right, so students, we do one by one testing. We make sure that the denominator is the same. And you already know that the rest is going to be bigger. There's only one that's going to be smaller, which is 3 over 5. Very good. Now, this is going to test your English already. Okay, students, I tell you what, look. Do Michael Jackson. Sorry, I cannot do Michael Jackson. You know that guy is like a legend. Yeah. The screen, is that you dancing? Yes, it's me. Okay. Okay. Streamer rate. JJ. What's JJ music? I don't understand what's JJ music. Black screen. Michael Jackson cannot lah. You know Michael Jackson, how difficult to do or not? Okay, students, let's take a look here. This might test your English. Okay, why is it testing your English? Because because you are supposed to convert this into numbers. Whenever you see a TH, please remember, it means out of something. 1 over something is a fraction. That means this whole thing is a denominator. For example, if you say 1200, if I say 100, then I just add 2 0, 1200. But if I add a TH, what will happen? 12 hundredths with a TH. So if there's a TH, it will become a denominator. Understand? Okay? It will be a denominator whenever there's a TH. So let's write this down in terms of numbers. 12 hundredth. 12 hundredth. Off. Students, be careful. Whenever you see off, what will happen? Whenever you see off in mathematics, it means multiply. So let me write down off. Off. 1200th off what? Off half. Then off again. Off half. Off. Off what? 5.4 tenth. Wow. How am I going to do this? Students, okay, I'm sure some of you already worked it out. Okay, but I'm going to give you about 10 seconds. Think about it. Because I already written it down for you, I already explained it to you. So right now, we have already converted it from English to math. Okay, so you should be able to solve it now. And you know what's my favorite thing to say? I don't know how many times you have come for my class, but if you have come for my class before, I think you would have heard me say, simplify before you multiply. Okay, later I'll tell you what it means, but let me count down now so that you can give your answer. Are you ready? Team Rumi and Team Jinu. Okay, remember, type R for Rumi, J for Jinu. And 3, 2, 1, countdown timer starts now. Alright, type in the chat, what is your answer? I can see 67. Some of you don't know, then you write 67, is it? GZ Chu, Team Jinu, I saw. Afrin, Team Jinu, Afrin is from Rumi. 1 Rumi and 1 Jinu, very good. And another one is, I don't know how to read your name, you have seashell, seal, duck, and a dog. Your name is an emoji and you're from Team Rumi. Congratulations, Rumi, you are now leading by 1 point. Well done. Let me update the point system. Rumi, 5 points. And Jinu, 4 points. My goodness, I think the girls are really out for blood tonight, man. So Team Rumi, I don't know whether you'll be able to win, but you know, if you really want your revenge badly enough, then try your best and give all the top 3 answers, okay? So students, well done. I can see so many of you giving me the correct answers. And I always like to say simplify before you multiply. So students, I do not like, there are 2 things I do not like. I don't like fractions and I don't like decimals. Whenever I see a fraction or whenever I see a decimal, I will try to get rid of it. So how do I get rid of it, students? First, I'm going to get rid of that decimal, 5.4. I don't like to see the decimal over there. So I'm going to multiply by 10. then I can get rid of this decimal. When you multiply by 10, it becomes 54. Okay, so I will become 54. This will become 54. So let's write down 54. And this one, 10 times 10. 10 times 10 is 100. Very good. So now I have all fraction. Now let me try to get rid of fraction. I'm going to try to simplify before I multiply anything. Always try to simplify one numerator and one denominator. For example, 12 divided by 2. Can you see? The answer is 6. Correct? Can you continue to simplify? Of course. You see, 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 100 divided by 2 is 50. Okay, what else can we simplify? Okay, we can simplify here. 54 divided by 2, 27. 100 divided by 2, 50. Can we simplify any more or not, students? 3 over 50, 27 over 50. Looks a little bit difficult, huh? So maybe 3 times 27. Okay, you know something? We cannot simplify anymore. So what we are going to do is, we are going to multiply everything together. The numerator times numerator, 3 times 27. That will give us 60 plus 21, 81. Out of 50 times 50 is 2,500. Now, when you try to divide this number, it is not that good. Not that good. Let's try to make the denominator become 10,000. Easier to divide. Okay? So how do you make it 10,000? You multiply this by 4. And you end up with 324 over 10,000, which is 0.0324. Now, how did I get 0.0324? Because you see, whenever you have 324, the decimal is over here. So if you divide by 10,000, you have 4 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to move the decimal 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the decimal ends up here. So you end up with 0.0324, which is the correct answer. Well done, students! So many of you got it correct. Good job! For those of you who did not get it correct, don't worry, okay? Because at least now you learn how to simplify before you multiply. And also, I want you to learn whenever you divide by a very big number, you count how many zeros. If it is 10,000, there's 4 zeros. You move the decimal 4 times. Okay, students? Alright, 27K already? Wow, that was fast. Okay, students, let's celebrate 25K likes. Woo! Very nice. The next target will be, let me see, 50K. Actually we shouldn't. Okay, let's not do 50K. Let's straight away go for 67. 67! Alright, students. Let's go for 67, okay? Alright, so this is how we do division, and that's why I always remind everybody, simplify before you multiply. Can? Alright, now let's look at question number 4. This question is a visualization question. Now, you are lucky they did not ask you for the parameter. You know why? Because, right, okay, they say that this is a rectangle and you have another square, right? So even though this is a square, right? But do you know that nobody told you what is this length? Nobody told you what is this length. Okay, you cannot assume that it is the same as the square. You cannot assume. They never say it's the same. So if this question asks you for parameter, right, I don't think you can find it. Understand, students? So you cannot assume things. In mathematics, please do not assume. You can only prove it. You must always prove it. You cannot assume. Now this question is asking you to find the length of EF. So I'm going to give you a countdown timer and you are going to type your answer. Remember to type R for Rumi and J for Jinu. Those of you who are new here and do not have a worksheet, go to my profile. Wait, I accidentally closed my profile. Okay, go to my profile here. Can you see my profile? Then you click on this link tree. Once you click on the link tree, right, then you end up on this page and you can join the MathTok Live. Download your free worksheet. Okay, students? If you are new here. So, let's take a look. Everybody, are you ready for the countdown timer? Ready? Let's see your answers in 5. And send your answers now. Those of you who send before the timer countdown, not counted. I can see some of you sending even before the timer countdown, not counted. Okay, let me see who is counted. Starting from Adrian. Very good, Adrian. And who else? CWY. Very good. And also Cute Ducky. Is that Justin? Justin, is that you? Okay, so Adrian from Gino, CWY from Rumi, and Cute Ducky from Gino. Congratulations, Gino, you got 2 points this round. And Rumi, you have 1 point this round. So let me update. It is a tie again. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. I wonder who is going to win. It's so close, today. Okay, students, the answer is 8 cm. Why? Why is it 8 cm? Okay, first, I want you to look at this line. This is 18, right? Then you look at this line, this is 13, right? So what is the gap here? The gap here must be 18 minus 13, 5. So we already found 5, right? Then 5 plus 3, what is 5 plus 3? 5 plus 3 is 8, right? And this is a square. Square has all the 4 sides the same. So then the answer for EF should be the same as 5 plus 3. The answer is 8. It's so simple. Okay, very good, students. Now, why did I choose this diagram? Just in case, students. Just in case in the exam, right? They ask you to find the parameter. Just in case. Let me show you a method which I already talked about yesterday. It is called the push out. And I think I have some TikTok video also talking about push out method. Okay, the push out method. What is the push out method? Let me show you, okay? So students, if you want to find the parameter, then we are supposed to find the outline of the entire shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like this. That means you need to add 1 by 1. But let me show you what is the push out method. For the push out method, I want you to pay attention. Let's say I draw a line here. And let's say I draw a line here. Wait, let me try again. Let me draw a line here. Let me draw a line here. I'm also going to draw a line here. And I'm also going to draw a line here. Students, this is all part of the parameter. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to take it and push it out. Take it and push it out. Push it out. Take this and push it out. Take this and push it out. Do you notice what happened? Do you notice that the entire parameter become a very nice rectangle already? So instead of dealing with a weird shape like this is a weird shape. You don't need to add the weird shape 1 by 1. You just push everything out, you end up with a very nice rectangle. You save a lot of time. So this is called the push out method. Okay, students? Now, of course, this question, we are not asking for parameter, but you will use the push out method if they ask you for parameter in the exam. And you cannot use push out method for one thing. Can you type in the chat? When will we not be allowed to use the push out method? Can you type in the chat? When are you not allowed to use the push out method, students? Can you type in the chat? Yes, correct, Sandra. You said it right. Okay, the area. You cannot do it for the area, because if you push it out, the area will change. You can only use push out method for parameter, not area. Very good, students. Okay, now let's do the next one. Question number 5. At a cinema, an adult ticket is $6 more than a child ticket. Okay, very easy. Let's write it down first. This is an adult ticket. This is a child ticket, right? So let's say the child ticket is 1 unit. So if the adult ticket is $6 more, then we can say that the adult ticket is 1 unit plus $6 extra. So Mr. Lim and the family bought 2 adult tickets and 4 child tickets. So how much did they buy? They bought 2 adult tickets and 4 child tickets. And how much did they spend? $51. How much does an adult ticket cost? I give you 10 seconds to think about it. Okay, students? How much does an adult ticket cost? So, students, think about it. And if you have any questions, I'm reading the chat also, just in case. Let me see. Multiplication and math questions discussed. Viewers celebrate with likes and reaction. Hey, I don't know whether you guys can see the AI typing or not. Because TikTok, right? I think they have one AI inside the chat. It's just typing random stuff, like multiplication was discussed. Obviously, because we are having a math lesson, right? Jam Lee, Palestine joined also. Okay, student, let's see. I'm going to give you 5-second countdown and you're going to tell me your answer. How much is an adult ticket? Remember, Rumi, Team Rumi, you must type R. And the boys, you are Team Jinu, type J before you give your answer. Ready? I'm going to start the countdown in, let's go, in 5. Wait, 5. Okay, send your answers, students. Let me see who got it correct. 2.12 point. Okay, Adrian. Adrian, yes, Adrian from Team Gino. Who else? Keisha from Team Rumi. And who else? JZ Chu. GZ Chu from Team Ginu. Wow, Ginu has 2 points. Rumi has 1 point. Now, Ginu has taken the lead. My goodness. This is so exciting, students. It's so risky, You know how nervous I am or not? I think this tonight's epic math battle is going to be pretty intense. Okay, students. Very good. Team Gino, you have taken the lead. Well done. So let's learn how to solve this question. The answer is actually $12.50. So what am I writing down here? You bought 2 adult tickets plus 4 child tickets. So let's see how many units are those. You already know that 1 adult, right, is 1 unit plus 6. So if you want 2 adults, you just need to times 2. Now you have 2 units plus 12. That is 2 adults. Okay, you times 2, you get 2 adults. What about the child? You need 4 children. Okay, so 1 child is 1 unit. 4 children must be 1 unit times 4. Then you end up with 4 units. So let's plus 4 units. And can we simplify this or not? Okay, let's see what do we add together, okay? 2 units plus 4 units. That will be 6 units. And don't forget to add your number 12. Number 12 is not a unit. So you better don't take 6 units plus 12 equal to 18. A lot of students, especially if you're in primary 3 or primary 4, you will make this mistake. If you're in primary 3 or primary 4, don't do this, students. Why? Because you see, number 12 is a number. But number 6 is not a number. Number 6 is not a number. Number 6 is what? It is a unit. It is a unit. It is not the same as a number. Let me ask you something. What is 1 cat plus 1 dog? The answer is 2 cats. Yes or no? Does it make sense or not, students? Use your logic. 1 cat plus 1 dog equal to 2 cats. They are totally different from each other. Why are you adding them together? Cannot be added. Understand? So it is same as what? 6 unit plus 12. 6 unit plus 12. Are they the same thing? No, they are not the same. You cannot add them together, okay? So you must leave your answer separately. 6 units plus 12. So this 6 units plus 12 equal to $51 because the question already say he spent $51 altogether. So now I'm going to write down 6 units plus 12 is equal to $51. 6 unit must be equal to 51 minus 12, which will give us 39. Okay, so how much is 1 unit? 1 unit equal to 39 divided by 6. $39 you divide by 6, you get $6.50. Then they ask you, how much is an adult ticket? Oh, you already know, right? The adult ticket is 1 unit plus 6. Now you already know what is 1 unit. 1 unit is $6.50. So what must you do? Now you need to plus 6. And what answer will you get? You will get $12.50. There you go. Okay, students. Very good, Alright. I forgot there's math class today. Hello, Slay. I'm glad you're here. You never see some people look up. Look up what? What do you mean look up? Some people look up. I don't understand what you're saying though. Okay, so students. So this is how we solve this question. Use units, okay? Now let's try question number 6, please. Okay, Teacher Anson. Teacher Anson. I did this question before, I think in one of my TikTok videos. This one of the variation of this question actually crashed ChatGPT, you know. So Teacher Anson brought 36 students to the zoo, and one admission ticket is $13. But if you buy a group package, which consists of 4 tickets, it will be $48 only. So it's much cheaper. You see, one ticket, right? One ticket is $13. But if you buy 4 tickets, which is a group package, it will be $48, you see? What is the least amount that you need to pay for your students? If you have 38 students, so let me highlight this. Teacher Anson brought 38 students to the zoo. Think about it, everybody. Imagine how are you going to save as much money as you can. So I'm going to give you some time to think. If you are Teacher Anson, right, how many group package will you buy? And how many single ticket will you buy? So that you can save as much money as you can when you go to the zoo. Okay, are you ready, students? I'm going to let you think for another 5 more seconds. Then after that, we will have the countdown timer. Remember, students, if you are new here, what do? If you don't have the worksheet, don't worry. You go to my TikTok profile. You click on the link tree here, and you will be able to see the link tree and join the MathTok live session. You can download your worksheet, your free worksheet, and join our session right now if you have not downloaded your worksheet yet. Okay, but for those of you who have already downloaded your worksheet, you know that boys, you're from Team Gino, and girls, you're from Team Rumi. I'm going to have the countdown very soon, and you're going to type your answer. Are you ready? Remember to type R for Rumi, J for Gino. And when the timer run out, then you start typing. If the timer did not run out, it's not counted. I will ignore your answer. Ready? And go! Okay, give your answers now. How much is the cheapest that Teacher Anson will spend? Wow, very good. I can see... Where? Keisha's and Sophia, both of you from Team Rumi, followed by Adrian from Team Gino. Looks like Team Rumi has caught up again. My goodness, this is so intense. I'm sweating already, man. Congratulations, Team Rumi. You have caught up with Team Gino. Well done. Right now, the score is tied at 9:9. I wonder which team will exceed 10 points very soon. Okay? So, let's take a look at how we are going to solve this. Students, if you evaluate this, right, obviously it is cheaper. The group ticket is cheaper. You know why? If you take 48, you divide by 4, what do you get? $12 only, you know. $12 per ticket. So it's obviously a little bit cheaper if you buy group tickets. Anyway, in real life, it is also like that. When you go shopping, it's also like that. If you go to the supermarket, they will always tell you, you buy 4 avocado, right? It's $9.50, if I'm not wrong. Then if you buy individual, it's more expensive. So, it's same in real life, right? So students, we need to try to get as many group tickets as we can. So the first step, right? Okay, let me just erase this. My first step is to take 38 divide by 4. Then you find out how many groups you can get. Ultimately, you'll get 9, but you have remainder 2. What does this tell you? This tells you that you can buy exactly 9 groups, but how many tickets will you have if you buy 9 groups? 9 times 4, 36. You still got 2 more students that you need to buy tickets for. So obviously, you're not going to buy any more group tickets, because if you buy another group package, right, that's already too much. So you just need to buy 2 more individual tickets. So let's write it down. How much are you going to buy? 9 group plus 2 individual. And you just need to calculate this. You'll get $458. Ta-da! Okay, so students, always try to get as many groups as you can. Then whatever left over, you just use an individual ticket. Then you'll save as much money as you can. Okay, students, if you have questions, type in the chat. likes. Participant ask for help with math problem. I don't know what AI is typing. 54K already ah. Wow, almost 6-7 ah. Okay, don't worry, you'll get there one. We'll get there. Mosquito need blood to lay eggs. Hey, hello. Is this a science question or something? Is teacher Daniel here? Science teacher. Okay, so let's talk about question number 7. This is interval problems. Okay, so students, they say that you have some stars tied on a string at equal intervals. So let me highlight this word, interval. This is called an interval problem. So if let's say you have two people standing side by side, there's only one gap in between them. Okay, let's say this is you and this is me. Then this is called a gap. This is called an interval, okay? Interval. So if there's 3 people, then how many intervals are there? Then you have 2 intervals. Okay, so you need to know what is the interval. It is the gap in between 2 items. So they say that at equal intervals, what is the distance between the 15th and the 36th star? What is the distance between the 15th and the 38th star? Given that one interval is 9 cm. So students, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Get ready to type your answer, okay? Now, let me check the chat just in case anyone have any question. Hello. Hi, Isaac. Teacher, you put 48, not 38. Wait. Where? What, 48? Not 38. What are you talking about? Teacher, you put 48, not 38. What, my answer wrong? Oh yeah, correct what, 48 what? Correct, 48 is correct. This is the group price. Can you see the group? The group price, 48, is correct. 9 group, right? So 9 times 48 plus 2 times 13. Correct, I'm correct. Okay, don't be confused. 38 is the number of students. 48 is the price, the money that you need to pay. Okay, ready, students? I'm going to ask you for your answer for the interval question. Are you ready? And let's start the timer now. Okay, everybody type your answer. Type your answer now. Keisha's. And who else? Oh, YZ. Wrong answer, YZ. Who else? Adrian, good try, quite close. Mugetsu from Team Jinu, very good. So far I have one Rumi and one Jinu. One is Kisha, one is Mugetsu. Who else have the correct answer? Only 2 people. Wow, surprising, So difficult is it, this question? Let me check who else. I think some of you typed the answer already. Rumi 333. No, 333 is not. Clara! Wait, is it Clara? No, it's not Clara. Okay, I have Cute Ducky. Wait. I'm scrolling up. I need to see the top 3. Okay, first one is Kisha. Second one is Adrian. Third one is... Adrian wrong. Sorry, Adrian wrong. Second one is Mugetsu. Third one is Sandra C. Rumi, congratulations. You have 2 points. Well done, Rumi. You have 11 points. And Jinu, now you have 10 points. Rumi, you are in the lead. Very good. Well done. Congratulations. Okay, students. Very good. Now, it's already 62K. Okay, don't worry, students. When we reach 67, I think we can teach this question first. Just nice. Peter tied the stars on the string at intervals as shown. What is the distance? I tell you what. I'm not going to care about this number. And I'm not going to care about this number. We are going to do a small experiment, which means that I'm going to use very, very small numbers just to do the experiment first. Then I know what steps that I should take. Then I can solve the actual question. So students always use a small experiment. So for example, you just take this one, the 3rd star and the 6th star. Then you ask yourself, if I want to find the distance between the 3rd star and the 6th star, right? What working should I do? So you can visually see here, right? 9, 9, 9. So the answer is actually 27, right? What working can you do in order to get 27? 6 minus 3 multiplied by 9, 27. Very good. It works. So by doing a small experiment, we found out a formula that works. So now we are going to make use of the same formula and we are going to use it to solve the real question. So what are we doing? We are conducting a small experiment. So students, if you like science, very good. You can do experiment even though it is mathematics. We also do experiment. Okay, not only the scientists do experiment, mathematicians also do experiment. Understand, students? That's why we use logic to solve problem. We are called the logician. Logician. Then if let's say you are me, then I am called the logician because my name is Coach Liu. So we are going to take 38 minus 15 and then you multiply by 9. So we will end up with 23 times 9, which is 207 cm. Okay, so you do the small experiment first. Then we can solve the real. Oh, 67K. All right, let's do it. Where is it? Six, seven. Yeah, 6, 7. All right, nice job, students. Okay, the next target will be 100K. No, 75 first. 75 a bit too near. Okay, 100 lah. Okay, 100K. Don't worry, we have a lot of time. Confirm hit one. Okay, ready. So, students, after 100K, then we try 125. Yesterday, we did not hit 125. Okay, students, let's take a look here. We have already solved it, 207. So what did I teach you? Small experiment. Okay, use a small experiment. Now, let's take a look at question number 8. The first 14 letters of the pattern are given below. What is the 25th letter? Oh, so students, you just need to give me one letter. It's either T, U, T, I, F or Y. So, are you ready, students? This pattern is not that difficult. I'm going to start the countdown timer. Remember, R is for Rumi, J is for Jinu. And your time starts now. Okay, send your answers, students. Very good. I see Afrin from Team Rumi. Who else? I'm scrolling up. I can see Afrin from Team Rumi, Sandra from Team Rumi, and JZ Chu from Team Jinu. Congratulations, Rumi! Wow, for the very first time, Team Rumi is pulling even further ahead. So 13 versus 11. Congratulations, Team Rumi. You're leading by 2 points right now. Well done. Okay, so students, how are we going to solve this? First, you need to observe the pattern. So I'm going to highlight the pattern T-U-T-I-F-Y followed by T-U-T-I-F-Y. It keep on repeating. How many alphabets repeat? Do you notice that it repeats every 6 alphabets? So if you want to have the 25th letter, you just take 25 divide by 6. And that gives you 337, but there's a remainder of 3. Now students, what does it mean when there's a remainder? Okay, so this is a complete group. Whenever there's a remainder, what does it mean? It means there's 3 extra alphabet. So what are the 3 extra alphabet? 1, 2, and 3. The extra alphabet will be the letter T. The letter T. That is a third extra alphabet, the letter T. Well done, students. Good job. This is not that difficult, okay? All right, now it is time to read your graph. So let's take a look here. The line graph shows old newspapers collected from the estate. What is the difference in the mass of newspaper collected between the first 2 months and the last 2 months of this graph? Okay, so look at the graph closely. You need to see how much is collected in the first 2 months and you compare with how much is collected in the last 2 months, that is what the question is asking you for the difference. Now, those of you who find it very difficult to see the graph, just in case you don't have the worksheet, go to my profile, click on this link tree, and you can go to the link tree and download MathTok Live, the worksheet. Click here to join the MathTok Live. You can download your free worksheet and you can join in the class, okay? So, students, take a look. What is the difference? Now, you must read the graph very carefully, right? Can you see, this is pretty easy. This is 80. This is going to be 80. And what about this? This is in between 40 and 50. So if this is in between 40 and 50, it should be 45. What about this? This is in between 60 and 70, 65. What is this? This is exactly 50. So, are you ready, students? You have 5 seconds, huh? I'm going to start the timer. Okay, ready? I'm going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Timer begins now. Okay, what is your answer, students? Very good. I can see Keisha's, Cheyenne. Cheyenne 15. 15 is wrong. I can see Keisha's, I can see Cute Ducky, and I can see Mugetsu. Congratulations, Rumi, Jinu, and Jinu. Wow, Jinu, you're catching up a little bit. So Rumi has 14 and Jinu has 13. I'm going to say right now that tonight can still be anyone's game. It can still be anyone's game, okay? It is so close that anybody can win at the last moment. So neither one of you should be complacent and neither one of you should give up. Okay, so students, you are correct. The answer is 10. How did we get 10? They say that okay, so you need to add up. We need to add up the first 2 months. So let's take 80 plus 45. So the first 2 months is 125. What is the last 2 months? So if you look at the last 2 months, you have 65 plus 50, which is 115. So you take the difference. The difference is 10. Okay, not much working is required. Well done, students. I think the only thing that you need to be careful of is that you need to read the question correctly. Okay, and you need to read the graph, most importantly. So, students, let's try question number 10. Grace has some yellow and blue balls. The balls of the same color have the same mass. Then they say that mass of one blue ball and one yellow ball is 1.25. Okay, let's write it down. They say that one blue ball, one yellow ball is 1.25. Let's write down one blue plus one yellow equal to 1.25. What else did they say? One blue and three yellow is 2.85. One blue, three yellow equal to 2.85. What is the mass of one yellow? So they're asking you what is one yellow equal to something. Students, they're asking you what is the mass of one yellow ball. Now your answer is going to be a decimal. So just type your answer in a decimal, okay? Okay, students, for those of you who already have the answer, very good. If not, I'm just reading the messages just in case some of you have any question. Yes, I'm using iMac, user 9207. Who else? Yes, I'm using iMac. Why? Why you ask me? How do you know I'm using iMac? I am official TikTok live reporter. Citizens, are you sure or not? You don't think I'm so old, I still can differentiate between a real human and an AI, okay? You're using iMac. Yes, I'm iMac. 79k. 80k already 80k already our next target is 100k, right? Very soon, students, don't worry, okay, students? What is PMO? I don't know what's PMO. Okay, are you ready to type your answer, students? Let's take a look. Hi, Nuradi. Hi, Nuradi Marisa. Hello. You're using MacBook. Okay, very nice. Okay, students, I'm going to get the countdown timer and you're going to tell me your answers. Are you ready? Timer starts now. Okay, send your answer, send your answer. I can see some of you sending too soon. Feng Jiahui, timer still haven't count down, you send already, huh? Okay, so that one not counted, huh? Now I have cute ducky and I have Mugetsu. Cute ducky and Mugetsu, you got it. Then who else? Cute ducky, Mugetsu, and who else? Let me check. Cute ducky, Mugetsu, and Sophia. Sophia, wrong answer. Sandra got it correct. Well done. 1 Rumi and 2 Jinu. My goodness. Now it is a tie again. Oh my god. I don't know who is going to win tonight, seriously. If it goes on like this, right, maybe we end up with a tie. But don't worry, even if there's a tie, we are going to have a tiebreaker. Don't worry, it can be done. So students, congratulations. The correct answer is 0.8. How did we do it? Let's take a look. Students, do you notice something? Do you notice that this blue is the same as this blue? So what if, right? What if I take this entire thing? Okay, what if I take this entire thing, right? And I minus, okay, let's call this number 2. And I minus number 1. I take equation number 2 minus equation number 1. What will happen? Okay, let me show you what will happen. This minus this. Boom! It becomes 0. Cancel out each other. Next, this minus this. What is 3 minus 1? 2. So you end up with 2y. 2y equals to, what is this minus this? 2.85 minus 1.25 equal to 1.6. 1.6. So 2y is 1.6. What is 1y? 1.6 divided by 2, 0.8 kg. And we are done. So students, what do we call this? We call this solving by comparison. We compare the two equations and you notice that something similar between them. You can cancel it out. Okay? So when you cancel it out, suddenly it becomes so much easier. So students, this is called solving by comparison. So you need to use your observation skill for this one. Very good, students. So many of you got the correct answer. Well done. If you have any questions, just type it in the chat, okay? Because I'm reading the chat as well. Yeah, someone said go Rumi. Yes, go Rumi. Then who else? I think Rumi and Gino is going to be a tie. Wow, really? Don't worry, we have a tie break. Good luck, K-pop demon hunters. Okay, so students, let's take a look at question 11. They say pipe A takes 30 minutes to fill up a swimming pool. Pipe B takes 45 minutes to fill up the same swimming pool. If both are turned on together, how many minutes will they take to fill up the pool? Now, before you do anything, let me show you one way to do it first. You are going to ask yourself, right? Because you say pipe A takes 30 minutes to fill up a pool. So, if you take 30 minutes to fill up one pool, right? If I give you 1 minute, what will happen? Then you can only fill up a small fraction of a pool. A small fraction of a pool. Yes? Then another pipe. Okay, this is pipe A. What about another pipe? Pipe B take 45 minutes to fill up one pool. If I give him 1 minute, what will happen? He can only fill up 1 out of 45 of the swimming pool. So if you turn on both together at the same time, then you add them together, this is how much they can fill up in 1 minute. Is this a very smart way to do the question? To me, I think this is a very long way to do it. There is a much better way to do it. I don't know whether some of you know how to do it, but let me check your answers first. I'm going to do a countdown timer and you are going to tell me how many minutes will they take to fill up the swimming pool if pipe A and pipe B are turned on at the same time. Are you ready for the countdown? Okay, good luck Rumi and good luck Gino. Let's see who wins and your timer starts now. Very good. Let's see who is the winner. I can see A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but you never tell me you're from Team Rumi or Team Gino. Oh, very good. I can see seashell, emoji. You are correct. Team Rumi, you got 1 point. Afrin from Rumi got 1 point. Afrin and seashell. Who else? Seashell emoji, Afrin, and the cute ducky. Correct. Well done. 2 points for Rumi and 1 point for Gino. Okay, Rumi, you are leading again. 17 versus 16. Well done. Wait, somebody said that you were in my class. Hello, Kaden. Yes, I remember you. You were in my class last time. Very good, Kaden. Well done. Huh? So now you move on to, what is your result? Make sure you're still getting A. Okay, so let's take a look at question 11. So students, just now you saw so many fractions. What's the point? You're going to waste your time. Why not we use a smarter way to do it? Okay? You notice that pipe A takes 30 minutes, pipe B takes 45 minutes, right? Those of you who know the faster way, can you type in the chat what is the faster way, please? Can you type in the chat what is the faster way if you know the faster way? I think Justin, you know, right? Justin, cute ducky. You should know. Kaden also should know. I think I taught you this before. Who else is asking? I'm Carsten. Hi, hello Carsten. I joined every of your classes. Wow, very nice. Okay, who knows the faster way? Okay, I tell you what. Let's just use logic. Okay? You have 30 minutes and you have 45 minutes, right? Can we just find the lowest common multiple? Okay? The lowest common multiple is 90. Because 30 times 3 is 90, 45 times 2 is 90. So why not we just ask yourself, in 90 minutes, what will happen? In 90 minutes, pipe A can fill up how many swimming pools? If you give him 90 minutes, I think he can fill up 3 swimming pools. Yes or no? It's all logic, students. 3 pools. What about pipe B? How many swimming pools can pipe B fill up? 2. 2 swimming pools. So let's write down 2. 2 pools. Total, if you turn them on at the same time together, they will be able to fill up 5 pools, right? Total, in 90 minutes. So you can just write down 5 pools, 90 minutes. How about 1 pool? 90 divided by 5, 18 minutes, and we got the answer. Students, can you see how easy this is? Did we use complicated fraction? I don't think so. So everybody, that's why I always encourage you, use the most effective strategy. Don't do the long-winded methods. Do not do the long-winded way. Do it the fast and efficient way. Okay, students? You're from Indonesia. Apa kabar? Baik tak? Aku kerja di Indonesia. Januari, Simo X mau pergi Indonesia kerja. Simo X organized activity in Bali. Okay, so students, let's take a look at the next question. Question number 12. It is a visualization question. I wonder whether any of you are going to get tricked by this one. So let's take a look. There's a rectangle PQRS and it is made up of 4 identical rectangles. PQ is 20 cm and 4 identical rectangles are rearranged. So they rearrange to get figure B. Then they say given that the parameter of figure B is 106. Wow, what is parameter? Okay, parameter is the outline. They outline this entire thing. And what does it give you? It gives you 106. Right? So they gave you this parameter 106. What is the length of TU? Where's TU? TU is just a very, very small little length over here. Students, they're asking what is the length here? Question mark. What is the length of TU? Okay? So, those of you who have not downloaded your worksheet and you're just joining me for the first time, go to my profile, click on the link tree, Tutify Edu, and what will happen? You will see join the MathTok Live P4 and P5 edition. Today we are doing P4 Advanced. Tomorrow we are doing Primary 5 Advanced at the same time, 8 p.m. to 9:30. Okay? So if you haven't joined yet, just go to my link tree, then you can download the worksheets. So students, this is not so easy. I hope you have had some time to think. Okay? Think about it. And remember, girls, you're from Team Rumi. Guys, you're from Team Gino. So what will happen is that when you type your answer, girls type the letter R, guys you type the letter J. Wow, some of you SOS already yogurt, don't know how to do, right? Stuck, right? I know. You see, if everything is so easy, if everything is so easy to solve, can this be an advanced class? I don't think so. Correct or not, students? That's why we need to have some difficult questions as well, especially the last few questions. Okay, are you ready, students? I'm going to start the countdown timer. We are almost hitting 100k already. Don't worry. After we get the answer, it's just nice 100k. Are you ready? I'm going to do the countdown timer. Get ready to type your answer, students. What is the length of TU? The time starts now. And send your answers now, everybody. Let me check your answer. What is the length of TU? Epic Game, sorry, you did not get it. Kisha! Wow, Kisha, not bad. Let me see who else. Who else? I know you reached 100k already. Oh my god, reached 100k already. Hold on. Let me check answer first. Check answer more important, okay? Let me check answer first. Kisha, you got it from Team Rumi. Yeah, Seashell, you did not get it. Seashell. Marcel, you got it from Team Jinu. And SN Gem, you got it from Team Rumi. Well done, Rumi. 2 points for Rumi and 1 point for Jinu. Looks like Team Rumi is killing it tonight. Well done. You are in the lead by 2 marks, but it is still very dangerous. So don't be too complacent yet. And we have hit 100k likes. Let's celebrate. Yes, 100k. Well done, students. Hey, what happened? Sorry, I accidentally did that. Okay, well done, students. Now let me update to 125. Okay, 125 is the next target. Well done. Yesterday we did not hit 125, but we were very close. I think tonight can, no problem. So, students, let's take a look at our question. How are we going to solve this? For those of you who are just joining, right, if you don't have the worksheet, don't worry. Just go to my profile, click on the link tree. Click on this link tree, go to the link tree and click on Join MathTok Live for free. Download your free worksheets, then you will be able to see the diagram carefully. So let's take a look at the worksheet. And by the way, students, let me remind everybody, the full solution will be sent to you via email because all of you registered already, right? So it will be emailed to you after class. So don't worry about copying down your answer. What I want you to do is just pay attention, listen and ask questions. That's how you learn better. So students, don't need to copy down the answer, just pay attention. The answer will be emailed to you after class, the full solution for the entire worksheet. Okay, look, you have a rectangle PQRS. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to label it first. Let's just call this the length. Okay, let's just say that this is the length and then this is a breadth of a rectangle, right? So why not I call this the breadth. Yeah. Then what else? You know what, students? I'm going to use the push out method. Remember, I taught you what is the push out method. Let me show you what is push out, students. Draw a line here. Draw a line here. Draw a line here. Draw a line here. Then draw a line here. Wait, hold on. Draw a line here. Then here. Then here, then here. Now obviously you, in a real exam, don't waste time drawing the line. I am drawing all these lines because I'm a teacher and I'm trying to show you what I'm doing. But in an exam, you can straight away just draw your line like that. Don't waste time, okay? But for me, I need to show you what's happening. Push this out. Push this line out. Push this line out. Push this line out. Push this line out. Can you see? What shape do you get? You get a very nice rectangle. Okay, in a real exam, you just straight away draw this. Okay, don't waste time. But for me, I need to show you. So I'm just doing it step by step. Push this out. Push this out. Push this out. And push this out. What do you get? You get a very nice rectangle, students. So what is the parameter? The parameter is this very, very nice rectangle, everybody. Okay, it's a very nice rectangle. So they are already telling you that this very nice rectangle, it has a parameter of 106 cm. Correct or not, students? And you know what else we can tell? Okay, we can tell that this is 20 cm, right? Okay, so let me just label it. This whole thing here, can you tell that this is 20 cm? And what about this? This is the question mark. This is the question mark that we are trying to find. So if I'm going to label this thing, then I'm going to label like that, 20 cm plus TU. TU, that means I don't know what is that. That I'm trying to find that. The question is asking you to find that. Then one more thing I'm going to label is L. Over here is the length. The length of the rectangle. This one, this is L. And also this is L. Can you see this is L, the length of the rectangle? Okay, so I'm labeling my diagram already. Students, if the entire thing is 106, what if I cut it into half? What if I just take this and this? Will it be 106? No, it will be 106 divided by 2, which will give me 53. So now I already know that this length here, this L shape here, is 53. Okay, what else do I know, students? I know that, do you notice that this is one length? One length here, right? One length equal to? One length equal to 3 breadth. One length equals to 3 breadth. So with all this, can I solve it or not, students? Come, let's try, okay? If one length is equal to 3 breadth, do you notice what will happen? Okay, let me erase this. So if one length equal to 3 breadth, can you tell that this is also one more breadth? So total 20 cm is equal to 4 breadth. 4 breadth equals to 20 cm. 1 breadth is 5 cm. That means one length is 3 breadth. 3 times 5, 15. So now I already found out that one length is 15 cm. So now I know that this is 15. Now I know that this is 15. So can I find TU? Can. Let me write it down. 20 plus TU plus 15 plus 15 equal to 53. Therefore, TU must be equal to 53 minus 15 minus 15 minus 20, and the answer will be 3 cm. Ta-da! Alright, students, so this is not that straightforward, but it is a very fun visualization exercise. We all need to have visualization skill because geometry is quite an important topic in all exam. It will definitely be tested. Okay, not only area and perimeter, also angles, area of the composite figure. Primary 4 you haven't learned a triangle, but never mind, next year you will learn triangles. Primary 5 you need to do triangles. So tomorrow we are going to learn about triangles. Okay, for those of you who have not downloaded your worksheet, remember, go to my profile, click on the link tree. Click on this link tree, then you can see join the MathTok live. Download your free worksheet, then you can join us. Okay, are you ready? Let's move on to the next question. Let's see whether Rumi or Ginu is going to win this one, okay? So, students, this question is talking about some roses, tulips, and orchids in a flower shop. They say that 1/3 of the roses are sold for $42. 2/5 of the tulips were sold for $84. And if 3/4 of the orchids sold for $43.20, how much will it cost to buy all the flowers in the entire shop? So students, think about it. How much will you spend to buy all the flowers, including all the roses, all the tulips, and all the orchids in the entire flower shop? Okay, so we want you to type a dollar sign. This is a dollar amount. So when you give your answer, you just give dollars. Don't forget to type your team name, Rumi or Ginu, R or J. Guys, you're from Team Ginu, girls, you're from Team Rumi. Okay, so I'm going to start the timer and you are going to type your answer. Remember, Only when the timer becomes 0, then you are allowed to give your answer. If anybody give the answer before the time runs out, it's not counted. I'm going to start the timer. Are you ready, students? Give me your answer. Your time starts now. Okay, type your answers now. Type your answers, everyone. Don't zoom in. Huh? Zoom in? Oh no, I never zoom in. No lah, if I zoom in too much, you can't read. Yeah, you see, I zoom in too much, you cannot read, okay? Let me see, is yesterday's recording available? Yes, of course, it's on YouTube. Yeah, Epic Gamer. Oh, $393.60. So far I don't see any correct answer, okay? I'm just scrolling through to see whether anybody gave me a correct answer. Is the recording for the session and don't zoom in. Okay. Where is it? Anyone got correct answer or not? Wow, nobody. I don't know. Okay, either you didn't get the correct answer or my answer is wrong. Let's see who got it correct, shall we? Because it's impossible that everybody have no correct answer. Okay, never mind, it's okay. Come, let's do it step by step. Let's work it out first. First, they say that you have some roses, tulips, and orchids. 1/3 of the roses were sold for $42. So students, when they say that 1/3 of the roses were sold for $42, 1/3 roses equal to $42. So what is 3/3 of all the roses? You just take 42 times 3, right? $126. So this is the cost of all the roses. Okay? Then they say that 2/5 of the tulips were sold for $84. 2/5 of the tulips were sold $84, right? So if that is 2/5, can I simplify to 1/5? 1/5 must be 42, right? And what about all the tulips? If I want to buy all the tulips, how much is all the tulips? Times 5, $210. That's all the tulips. Okay? And finally, they say 3/4 of the orchids is sold for $4.32. How much will it cost to buy all the flowers in the shop? Okay, so now they are telling you 3/4 of orchids is equal to what? $43.20. That means 1 out of 4, right? You just need to divide this by 3. And it is going to give you $43.20 divided by 3. $13.20 divided by 3. So it's $10, $14.40. Then after that, you want to find everything. All the orchids, right? You need to times 4. 570. So 3/4, right? So for all the orchids, you have $42.20, and you divide by 3, but now I need you to times 4, which will give you $57.60. Correct? So if you do that, you add everything together. Roses plus tulips plus orchid. How much will you get? 126 plus 210 plus 57.60. So if you add everything together, 126 plus 210 plus $57.60, the answer is $393.60. So let me scroll up again. Now I can see some of your matching answers already. Let me tell you who got it correct. Congratulations, Epic Gamer. I don't know which team are you from, R or J. Then the seashell also, I don't know which team are you from, R or J. Now, who else? Keisha's. Oh, you're almost correct. It's 60 cents or 40 cents, Keisha. Sandra, you got it correct from Team Rumi. Very good. Seashell, you type Team Rumi. Correct, Team Rumi. Very good, Seashell. And Jem Lee from Team Jinu. Congratulations. 2 Rumis and 1 Jinu. Well done, everybody. 21 points and 18 points. Wow, Gino, you better catch up, Gino. I think this time round, maybe Rumi might win, you know. So students, this is how we do it, okay? So we break down every single flower, and after that, we just need to add them up together. Any questions, students? All right, very good, students. I'm reading the chat just in case anybody has any problem. Zoom out a bit. No lah, it's already... What do you mean? It's already... No lah, there's nothing to zoom out. Seriously, there's nothing to zoom out. That's all already. That's all. Nothing to zoom out, okay? Very good, students. Okay, are you ready for question number 14? Now, I will not say that this is difficult, but I will say that if you don't read it correctly, if you read it wrongly, then you careless mistake. You're going to be prone to careless mistakes for this one. So, students, this is not difficult. I'm going to give you 5 seconds, okay? And you are going to type your answer from Team Rumi or Team Jinu. Okay, I'm going to start the timer very soon. Who is screaming? Justin, why are you screaming? Cute Ducky, why are you screaming? Where's my brain? I have a question. This question is so straightforward. Yeah, lor. Almost 125. Oh my god, it's almost 125. Okay, let's count down first. Okay, are you ready? Let's go! Okay, send in your answers, everybody. Send in your answers, students. Oh, I can see Keisha's. Who else? Wow, Keisha very fast, Keisha. Who else? Keisha. Then let me see who's the next one, okay? I can see Priscilla also, but you're not the first three. Let me scroll up. First is Keisha, second is Afrin from Team Rumi, and finally Gino, 15 cupcakes from Hello. Hello, you got it correct, Afrin and Keisha. Congratulations, Rumi, you got 2 points. And Gino, you got 1 point. So Rumi, it looks like Rumi is going to take the win for tonight. It looks like this, okay? But we still have one more question. So let's take a look at question number. Let's take a look at how we can solve this first, okay? This is rigged. Are you sure? Why is it rigged? No lah, it's not rigged lah. I'm scrolling up to see who's the top 3, you know. If you don't believe, you scroll up, then you can see who's the top 3, okay? It's not rigged. It's not rigged. I even read out the name. Hey, never check mine. I was first. Are you sure not, Muketsu? Wait. You wait. I scroll up. Epic Gamer. Wait. No lah. First is Keisha, what? Correct. I'm not wrong. You go and scroll up. You go and see Keisha is the first. Followed by Afrin. Followed by Hello. These are the 3. Okay? I'm not rigging the game. Okay, students, look. How are we going to solve this? They say, right? The diagram show the number of different flavors sold in 2 shops. Shop A and Shop B sold the same number of chocolate. Where's the chocolate? Okay, the chocolate is here. Do you notice that Shop A, 20 chocolate, and Shop B is also 20 chocolate? So if this is 20, right? Okay, that means this is also 20, right? Then they say how many vanilla did Shop B sell? So now they already say this is 20. So you must use the line. Use the line to read the graph. So this is 20, then this must be 15. Right, this must be 15. Because this is 20, right? So if you go lower by 1 line, it should be 15. Then if you go lower, this should be 10. Then this is 5. Then this is 0. So you can already tell what is the scale. So the answer is 15. So how many vanilla? The answer should be 15. Done. Just read the scale. The only way you can get this wrong is if you are careless. Okay, students? Alright, now for the final question. You have a fruit seller and he has so many mangoes and so many pears, right? After selling the same number of mangoes and pears, he has 5 times as many mangoes as pears left. Let me guarantee you something. This type of question definitely going to be tested in your exam. Definitely tested. Better learn how to do it, okay? So, I'm very curious to know who is going to end up winning. So, is it Team Rumi or is it Team Jinu? 125,000! Alright! Let's celebrate for 125,000 likes. hit 125,000. Maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow is the biggest day already, P5 advanced. Who knows? We might even hit 200k. Nobody knows. Very good, students. Well done. The next goal is going to be 150. So let's write down 150. Okay. All right. So students, how are we going to solve this? I haven't asked for your answer yet. So are you ready for me to ask for your answer, students? Only like 10 seconds. What do you mean? We click so badly only for 10 seconds. So less the song. Don't worry, there's more songs coming. We still have Team Jinu and Team Rumi song. We still have the outro song. So many. Okay, ready? Okay, everybody, are you ready? I'm going to do the countdown timer. Get ready to type in your answer. Okay, hello Cheyenne. You just reached, is it? Okay, ready? Let's go! Type your answers now, students. Looks like I can see Epic Gamer. Okay, Epic Gamer gave an answer. Who else? Who else? Who else? Yes, Clara, you can trust me. Don't worry, okay? Epic Gamer. Who else? Where? Wait. I'm scrolling. Wow, so many, you all. Not bad, so many of you. Epic Gamer, you're the first one. Followed by JZ Chu. Followed by Cute Ducky. My goodness, all of you are from Team Jinu. Congratulations, Team Jinu. You have 3 points. And that will give you 22 points. And therefore, Team Rumi, I'm going to declare you the champion of the epic math battle. Congratulations, Team Rumi! Well done! Team Rumi, you have claimed the champion title for tonight. Good job! Finally, you have your revenge. Now, there's only one question left to ask. Do you think tomorrow Jinu will take the revenge? Tomorrow is going to be the biggest lesson. Why? Because everybody is going to come. Because it's going to be P5 advanced class. And everybody is going to want to know how to solve the problem. So tomorrow's lesson, I'm telling you, is the real deal. It's the real deal. Because the questions are difficult. All the P5 will come. All the P4, maybe you also will come. Right? So tomorrow, I don't know whether Rumi or Jinu is going to win. But all the best. That's all I can say. May the best team win. Okay? So, students, let's see. You're in P5. Oh, you're P5. You're also doing P4. Very good. It's okay. P5 is more than welcome to join the P4 advanced class because you'll be tested on P4 topics in your P5 exam. Correct or not, students? So there's no harm learning more. If you're P4, you want to join the P5 class, also there's no harm. No harm learning more. Okay, students? Oh, you're also P5. Very good. Clara, also P5. PSLE over. You still bully yourself. Look at math. Hey, Epic Gamer, you're not bullying yourself. You're actually having fun. We are just playing, right? You're just having fun live with me. So, students, how are we going to solve this? Okay, actually the best way, right, I feel, is to use models. So, for example, they say 5 times as many. Okay, 5 times as many, right? I'm just going to draw a model with 5 units. Okay, 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 units. Then I'm going to draw a model with 1 unit. So this is going to be for mango and this is going to be for pear. Then what else am I going to do? They say that they sold the same number of mangoes and pears. So what I'm going to do is I'm purposely going to add on something here. So students, what happened? That means if you sell this and you sell this, then there's going to be 5 times as many mango as pear. So does my model make sense or not? Of course, my model makes sense. Now, did they tell you how many apples are there? I mean, how many mangoes are there? Yes. They already told us that there are 2, 3, 7, 4 mangoes. They already told you that there are 1, 5, 3, 8 pears. I have a problem. Students, I have a problem. How am I going to compare the difference between them? So if I look at this difference, right, I can take 2, 3, 7, 4 minus 1, 5, 3, 8, but even if I minus them, how many units am I finding? How, students? Am I stuck? Don't worry. Okay, students, a lot of you may think that you're using ratio. Oh, P5 haven't learned ratio this year. Next time P6 then use ratio, okay? Okay, students, very easy, don't worry. Let me show you what to do, okay? You just need to move your model. So let me take this model and move it here. Ta-da! Can you see that this is 1 unit, this is 1 unit? So you can actually cancel this out. This part can cancel each other out. And in the end, what do you have left? You will have 4 units, correct? So we can just say 4 units is equal to 2, 3, 7, 4 minus 1, 5, 3, 8, and that will give us 836. Therefore, 1 unit must be 836 divided by 4, which is 209. Then they ask you, how many pairs did he sell? So easy. You already know that this is 1538, right? Why not you just take 1538, you minus away 1 unit. Then you already know how many he sold, 1329. And this is your answer. Ta-da! Well done, students! Okay, so as you can see, using models, sometimes just drawing the model is not good enough. How old am I? 1989. Go and do your math. 1989. Go and do your math. Okay, so students, if it's not good enough just to draw a model, you must learn how to visualize and move the model around as well. Correct? Okay? So everyone, well done. We have already completed the worksheet, but remember there's this Halloween thing that we were talking about. So students, what is this Halloween thing that we are talking about? Everyone, we have completed our math worksheet tonight. You have all worked hard and learned a lot. So don't be stressed if you did not catch 100% of everything. Even if you learn half of the strategies that we covered today, you can easily get 10 extra marks on your exam. Okay, here's what's going to happen next. Students, I want to know, when is your exam? Can you type in the chat what is the date of your exam if you have an exam coming up? Okay, can you give us one more dance? Can, of course. Why am I so old? What? Wait till you get to my age, it's gonna happen to you in a blink of an eye, okay? You wanna bet? Okay, look, 24th, okay, then no more exam. Oh, really? No more exam, very good. AZP 31st. Wow, some of you having... You know Halloween is on 31st of October. So some of you have exam on Halloween day. Is your teacher trying to freak you out? Your teacher trying to torture you on Halloween day, right? Okay, very good, students. Now I know when is your exam, okay? Different school have different dates for your end of year exam. So what's going to happen is this. Once we finish our... we have already completed P4 Intermediate and P4 Advanced. Tomorrow we are going to do P5 Advanced. After we complete both P4 and P5 Advanced, then I'm going to email everybody. There's this thing called a 5-day challenge, okay, which consists of 5 paper 2 questions that are very likely to be tested for Permi 4 and Permi 5. Okay, after that, we are also going to, I'm also going to send you a AL1 formula video. And this video tells you what kind of mindset should you have during your exam so that you'll stay calm and focused during the exam. So I'm going to email that to you as well. Now, one quick reminder, if you overwork and you panic, you will always make careless mistake in the exam. So whether you're Permi 4 or Permi 5, don't worry. Next year, after this exam in November, we are going to do some preparation for next year, P5 and P6. Head start. And I will be here to support you when you go from P4 to P5 or when you go from P5 to P6. So we will be covering topics even before your school teach you. I will teach you first. That is going to happen in November and December. So you just look out for the email or you look out on TikTok. I will make the announcement soon. So students, for those of you joining my P5 advanced session tomorrow, have a good rest. And let's have one more dance before we go, students. Ready? Whether we'll be able to hit 150k tomorrow. Okay, but don't go yet, students. For those of you who are joining me for tomorrow, get ready for your P5 Advanced. Those of you who have not downloaded the worksheet, click the link in my bio. Okay, so good job tonight, and we had a lot of fun, but the Halloween curse is just getting started. What happened to Coach Liu after that night? No one truly knows, but some say his spirit still lingers, waiting for his team of logicians to solve the puzzle and set him free. The first clue to this Halloween riddle appears soon, right here on this TikTok channel. So stay alert, and remember, not every number plays by the rules.